Are you ready for the rough?
Hey guys, it's David here, and today I have another commentary on Call of Duty Ghosts about some in my mouth. But I have another commentary on Call of Duty Ghosts about next gen consoles and what I grew up with and basically all that kind of stuff. So now, thinking about next gen consoles, it's kind of hard to believe that it's already coming out, and the fact that the next gen is literally right around the corner. The PS4 has already been released and the Xbox One should be released in 5 days. That's hard to believe because I grew up with GameCube and Game Boy. And that was like the shit you had then. And if you didn't have that, and if you had that, you were kind of like the hottest shit in class. But, you know, that's all you can really say about that because now they're so outdated that you have one, everyone makes fun of you. But, I guess that if you think about it, the next gen consoles have never really changed. I mean, if you think that on GameCube and Xbox One, there's not really much difference, except, like, graphically and, like, design-wise. There's not difference at all. And, personally, I think my favorite game system was the original Xbox. I would play that for days and days and days and days and days on end, not stopping. Well, that was a lie. I would stop, because I have a life, right? I mean, I think I have a life. I don't know. But, yeah, so I guess that thinking back to when I actually started playing games, I started playing on SD, and that was what you had. You had SD, no HD, nothing. No HDMI, nothing. If you recorded for YouTube, which, like, I think there was one gaming channel, and they don't really do YouTube anymore, but it was one gaming channel, and that was it. And if you didn't watch them, you couldn't really get very much gaming content, and then it grew and grew, and now there's like millions of gaming channels around the world. But I guess that if you tried to record in HD and draw an audience now with the kind of systems they had in maybe 2003, 2004, when I would say maybe 6 or 7, then you'd have SD. It wouldn't be HD. It wouldn't be crisp quality. You'd just be like, I remember playing Halo on the first Xbox, and the quality was terrible compared to the Xbox 360 and Call of Duty that came out. And also, I remember on the GameCube playing the first Call of Duty, and then the second one, the third one, and then once the third one came out, the Xbox 360 came out, and that's what I got as soon as it came out. I went to the midnight release of the Xbox 360, but another reason that it's so surprising that we're already at next gen is because there's so many different consoles that you could play that you would not have nowadays. Like Nintendo 64. I had one of those. Just think, I feel old by saying that, but I had a Nintendo 64. I had a GameCube. I had a Game Boy. Then later on I got a PSP, then an Xbox 360. And then I got a PS3, and then now I have the PS4, and I'm going to be getting the Xbox One. And there will be PS4 content coming up soon. I just got to sort everything out with my Elgato and stuff. But, yeah. So, yeah, if you, thinking back to it, that was like the prime time to start gaming. When you're a kid, you could realize if you get into it. If you don't want to, then you don't want to. That's it. But that was like the greatest for me. I loved coming home from like kindergarten, first grade, second grade as a kid. Coming home, playing Xbox or playing PlayStation. I also had a PlayStation 2. I didn't have the PlayStation 1 because my parents thought that I was gaming too much and I was like 6. So, that was like a couple days before the PlayStation 2 came out. I wanted a PlayStation 1 and they didn't get it for me. They said I had to wait until the PlayStation 2 came out. Now, I have basically every game console. I still have my Nintendo 64 in storage. And I also still have my GameCube, my Game Boy, and my PSP. I have all of them still in storage. And now you have like iPhones, Galaxy S4s, which I have. Really good phone, by the way. You should pick one up. But yeah, you have all of those, or you can also game on. It's kind of like the Game Boy of the future, which I think is awesome to think about. but it also kind of makes you feel old if you say you played on Nintendo 64. And I guess that basically when I was a little kid, I would invite my friends over, and I would be like the only kid on the block with a PlayStation, or I'd be the only kid on the block with an Xbox or anything. And they'd all come over, and I'd be like, hey, you want to play Call of Duty? And this was like the first or second one, and they're like, yeah, let's go. And then there was always those kids' parents who were like, no, I don't want you playing that game, and then that kind of ruined our fun, but, different subject. Now, I mean, look at what Call of Duty's become. I remember playing just the campaign. I didn't have Xbox Live, I didn't have PlayStation Network. I didn't have nothing. I just played campaign. That's it. And then Call of Duty World at War came out. And World at War is when I initially got into gaming seriously. And I worked hard to make commentaries and stuff. I made zombies commentary. I made multiplayer. I made montages. I made everything. And I actually did get a pretty good fan base from it. Unfortunately, my account did get hacked. And that was like back in the Modern Warfare 2 days. Modern Warfare 3 days. I think the last video I had on that channel was like my second Black Ops 1 commentary. It's crazy to think that was over 2 years ago. And if you think I'm annoying now, think about how I was when I was like 12. Okay? Just think about that. That was the shittiest commentaries I had ever made in my entire life. And I'm admitting to that. But I guess it's all up to what you like, because at the time I thought my commentaries were good. I thought they were better than like White Boy 7th Street, C-Nanners. I thought I was better than them at commentating. But also in this gameplay, you actually get a look at the new map Freefall, and you can see what this map is all about. I'm probably going to do an in-depth commentary about all my maps that I have and all the maps in the game and all that. But for right now, just enjoy the gameplay and the commentary. But yeah, I just thinking back, if I could have done gaming over and made any consoles differently or made another console, I wouldn't have, because excuse me. Basically the Nintendo 64 paved the way for modern day gaming consoles. If without that, modern day gaming consoles would still probably be like arcade games. So, also guys, just so you know, this is PC gameplay, and I was trying out the PC, and also now you also do have PC gaming, which is awesome. And yeah, I am using a keyboard, and I figured out that I am pretty good at PC Call of Duty. But so as you guys can see, we end up winning this game, and I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe down below, and check out my channel. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch, and I hope you enjoyed.